Welcome to Spring Training, Inning 6 of Spring Training, a 9-week, 9-inning-long series from Cannon Church. I'm Tim Emmett, the senior pastor at Cannon. And during Spring Training, we're connecting the game of baseball and the life of Christian faith. Casey Kendall played 9 seasons in the major leagues, mid-'80s to mid-'90s, but you've probably never heard of him. I'd be surprised if you'd ever heard of him. He was not a star or even a starter. He spent those 9 seasons with 3 different teams, the Expos, the Astros, and the Indians, as a utility player, the kind of steady, good, not great player on your bench who comes off the bench to help you out in the field or at the plate. Like everyone in the major leagues, utility players, starters, and stars, Casey grew up playing baseball, but unlike most of them, it wasn't his dad, but his mom who taught him how to play. Since he didn't know anything else, it didn't strike him as unusual that it was his mother who took him to a park near their home and threw with him there. It was his mother who not only threw with him, but would hit ground balls to him so he could practice his fielding, pitch to him so he could practice his hitting. It didn't strike him as unusual that it was his mother who taught him not just those physical skills, the physical aspect of the game, but the mental part too, telling him things like, it doesn't take talent to play hard. It doesn't take talent to play the game the right way. And the one that she repeated most often, you can't have a bad day if you hustle. You may be 0-4 at the plate, commit 2 errors in the field, but if you play hard the whole time, you can still hold your head high and be proud of how you played. Of course, it was a little unusual that his mother was banned from a mother-son softball game when he was in Little League. The league hosted a mother-son softball game just for fun, but a few innings in, the league came to his mother and told him that she couldn't play. She had to stop playing. She was hitting the ball so hard it was scaring the players. It wasn't until Casey, and it was in high school, that he and his brothers discovered the truth about their mother. A letter came to the house about a reunion of former players with the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League. His mother had played professional baseball, 44 to 49, 5 seasons in the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League. In fact, she didn't just play in the league, she was one of the stars in the league. She led the league in hitting once, stole over 100 bases in 2 separate seasons. She was called a little bundle of dynamite and was often referred to as the female Ted Williams. She was a great hitter, a ferocious competitor, strong in the field. In fact, her sister Marge played, and the two of them together were the inspiration for the Tom Hanks, Gina Davis movie, A League of Their Own. A reporter who knew that Casey Kendall's mother, Helen Callahan, played professional baseball, once asked him if he got his talent from his mom. "No," said Kendall, "I got it from my dad. If I got it from my mother, I'd be in the Hall of Fame." You know, on Sunday morning, we celebrated Mother's Day in worship at Cannon Church. Many of you, all of you in one way or another, observed Mother's Day as well. On that day, we give thanks to God for our mothers and grandmothers, aunts and others who have given themselves to us, who have helped make us who we are. They've invested in us. You know, Casey Kendall said that growing up, there were no pictures or mementos of his mother's baseball career in their house. That's one of the reasons they didn't know that she had played professional baseball. She would later say in an interview that she loved playing baseball. She enjoyed it. She was good at it. But when she had 5 boys to raise, baseball was just a part of her past. Her life at that time was all about her boys and their future. So many of us can tell stories like that about mothers, grandmothers, aunts, teachers, coaches, women who have really invested in us, poured themselves out for us so that we could grow up to be the best version of us that we possibly can be. Taught us lessons about hard work and humility, just like Casey Kendall's mother did. You know, one of the best things I bet you could ever say to Casey Kendall is, "You hit like a girl," if by that girl you meant his mother. He's now a manager. He's the AAA manager in the Toronto Blue Jays farm system. And so I bet you, once again, that the best thing you could tell him is he manages like a girl, if by a girl you mean his mother. I have no doubt that he's telling his players the things his mother taught to him. You can't have a bad day if you hustle. It doesn't take talent to play hard. It doesn't take talent to play the game the right way. On Mother's Day, we give thanks to God for the ways in which our mothers and grandmothers and aunts and others have formed us, invested in us, loved us, nurtured us, cared for us, been a great example for us of strength and intelligence and pride and humility all at the same time. So get out there this week Go love like your mother. Go give like your mother. Go serve like your mother. Go invest yourself in others, helping them grow up to be their best selves. That is inning 6 of spring training. I hope you have a great week and you'll come back next week for inning 7.